Today I'm showing you the Juggernaut that is in the process of being built. Been building this for over 6 months. Started off with the design the bone, went to the big bone, which is this piece of timber here, all the way back in an alloy, front and back. That had too much flex in the center, and I redesigned it with carbon fiber arms and did something funky with the arms. You can see it looks wrong, shouldn't fly, blah blah blah. So this arm comes through here, goes across this plate, and ends up over here, ends up there. This arm comes across and ends up over here, this arm across. So what you end up with is the arms woven across the frame, and this makes for an extremely strong frame in a very rigid frame. Actually don't need this carbon fiber plate. I could fly it with just the bit of pine and the arms mounted to the top. Had to put the carbon fiber on because, being timber, if it decides to split, then quad will fall out of sky. So the carbon fiber is there just to reinforce the timber if the timber decides to split. Up the front is balsa. This is a nice piece of balsa wood here. Then we just got the normal CMOS camera on the front. Video transmitter. This is a receiver. This is a NASA flight controller, GPS, NASA computer USB adapter, and this part over here is the BEC, and also multiple input for the NASA. I'd like to say thank you very much to Biggles FPV for selling me the NAZA. I wouldn't have been able to afford a new one. This is a NAZA V2, which is very expensive. Originally it was designed with the APM in mind, and I had fitted the APM down in here. NAZA's a little bit too big with the fat sockets to get under there. APM I struggled with months. I must have spent hundreds of hours trying to get the APM to work properly. I could get it to fly, I could get it to hold position. It's never game to try to return to home, but it was always very finicky, and with a bit of yaw the craft would tilt awkwardly. So the mini APM, the graphic user interface was atrocious. It was terrible. Every time you went to adjust something, you wouldn't adjust it. You would have to go somewhere else and make sure that it did alterations in other parts of the program, and it never wanted to work from the time I installed it. Even the throttle, when you first install it and set it all up, it wouldn't give you more than 20% throttle. You have to actually go into the program and find out where the bug is and reset it. It was just an ongoing nightmare. I spent hundreds of hours on the mini APM, and yeah, don't buy one. So that absolute freaking nightmare is behind us, and this thing would have been flying over 3 months ago if I had just got NASA, or APM was half decent. So I'll take this puppy out and I'll show you what NASA does and what the bone does if I have a VTX, if I have a transmitter. There it is. This is just the basic fly sky. She's been flashed to 10 channel. This here is acro self level return to home. We're just going to have it on self level just for a pretty little flight. Just for general viewing, it might not look like much, but after 6 months of building, it's gorgeous. Let's unplug it. So no GPS. That was a bit of self-level and attitude, or yeah. So this is the Juggernaut under construction. So got the flight controller to work really smooth, which is what I want. Got the gimbal to operate, so that's running. The FPV side is running. Retractable legs are running. Next step is to hook up the GPS and get control over the gimbal. That'll be it. She'll be ready. Yeehaw.